Okay, so after posting his music to the uploader, and all you need to do to post your music to the uploader is go to bbc.co.uk/Lancashire. The top right-hand corner of the page, it says BBC Radio Lancashire. Click on that, find BBC Introducing, and at the bottom of one of the playlists, you will find a link which takes you to the BBC uploader. So, our next guest is called Mungo. He has, since we've spoken, we've had him, since he uploaded, we've had him on the phone, he's got involved with a new label, as well as organising his first gig. Hi there.
Hello.
So there's a lot been happening, but let's talk first about sort of, well, how old are you? Do you mind me asking?
15.
You're 15?
Yes, I'm 15.
Right, okay, that's why your mum's picking you up then after the programme. Good stuff. So how long have you been doing music?
About 2 years. Well, electronic music anyway.
Right, okay. So what would you say your kind of influences are? Because your music it's really varied. It's got lots of stuff going on.
Well, I like to take stuff from like the new kind of dubstep hard electro scene like Skrillex, and take older stuff like Daft Punk and Aphex Twin and kind of take the two together. Yeah, push them together.
Smash them together in some sort of hideous car accident within Cubase you're using?
No, Free Loop Studio.
Oh, right, are you? Okay,
Yes.
Why did you go with that?
Because it's kind of, I've tried all of them, but it's kind of like a which one you feel comfortable using.
Yeah. And that works for you?
Yeah, that definitely works for me.
So how do you start building a track? What happens?
Well, first I always start with the drums, because once you've got the drums, you've got something to work on. And then what I would do is I would go on, use all the different synths, tweak all the knobs until I have the sound, and then put a melody to it.
Right, okay. And you do this with the kind of the plugins that you can plug into Fruity Loops?
Yeah, I have like a lot of MIDI equipment too.
Right, okay, so you've got outboard stuff?
Yes, I have a mixing desk, a MIDI keyboard, some pads, and for live performance I have some decks.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to hear one of your songs now, and then people can get, one of your tracks rather, so people can get some idea of the kind of music you do. It's BBC Introducing, it's 12 minutes past 9. Let's hear the first track for tonight from Mungo. Strange title, I'm not going to ask what it means. It's Adult of the Melon. That's Mungo and Adult of the Melon is BBC introducing. So we're chatting with Mungo, and he's with me now. And 15-year-old, where are you from?
Ewood.
Oh, right, so not too far away.
Oh, yeah, just down the road.
Okay. Right, we've talked about how you got into this, but the sounds and the samples that you kind of chopped around there, what are you doing? Where are they from? What are you doing with them?
Well, I'll find, like, YouTube videos of, like, singers who, like, not, like, particularly popular singers, and I'll take the samples, and I will split them all up, and I'll try and recognise a sound from what they're singing, like a note, and then I will write a melody, and then I'll put the notes which I've mashed up to the melody.
Sure, yeah.
If I can.
So you can trigger those. I guess you just do that in a MIDI way, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What are your thoughts? I mean, you're 15, so you've got a long way ahead of you in terms of musical turns. But what are your kind of? There's a mention of a gig. So how does Mungo gig?
How does Mungo gig? Oh, he takes like I DJ most of it, but with like elements of like the MIDI stuff in there.
Oh, okay, so you're going to set it up with a laptop or something?
Yeah, I set it up with a laptop. I run 2 programs at once, and they do different stuff.
Right, okay, so you're kind of DJing off your laptop plus throwing other samples and bits and bobs in?
Yeah.
Okay, and this gig, you've also been in touch with a dodgy character who was on the programme a couple of weeks ago, and you're looking at sort of being with him on his label, is that right?
Yes, Lewis Costello.
Yeah.
RCC Records. My EP was actually out on Saturday. You can get it from www.officialmungo.com, no spaces or anything. And it's good. There's a mixture of everything in there, really, from like dubstep to progressive house, like the IDM 90s, Aphex Twin style stuff.
How much time do you spend on this stuff? Because I've played with this kind of stuff a little bit in my life a few years ago. It just takes forever, doesn't it?
All my time.
It is, isn't it? It must be hours and hours and hours of it.
Definitely. Depending on how long I spend it can take anywhere from like a week to a month to make a track.
Yeah, and you just keep going till you're happy with the track, do you?
I keep
pretty
going,
much.
I'll try and get the quality mastering and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. And what do you think of the kind of? I mean, I don't like. We were talking about genres before, and I don't really like kind of boxing people in or genres. But what do you think of the kind of bass music, if you want to call it that, that's around now?
Some of it's good, some of it's not so good. But
all right, what's the good? What's the not so good stuff?
Ooh. I can't really think off the top of my head.
That's
now.
all right. Don't worry about it. What's the good stuff?
Oh, Skrillex, Dead Mouse, Knife Party.
Right. Okay. All right. Nice one. So, have you gigged before? Then you haven't. Then this is going to be your first gig. Are you scared? Are you kind of bothered about this?
Not really.
Or have you done it enough?
Yeah, I've been practicing so much recently.
Right. Okay. Well, look. I mean, so how do we get hold of you? Official Mungo official.
Officialmungo.com.
Officialmungo.com, and you can find your EP that you just put out.
Yes, you can find my EP
on Acid City.
Yeah, actually, at the moment the website actually links to my Facebook, so it's all on there.
Right. Okay. So you can hear tunes, and then you can decide if you want to get involved and buy them.
Yep.
All right. Well, look,
all my stuff's out for free anyway, so
it's out there for free.
Yep. I don't really like selling music, so
keep it free.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to play Blade Banshee now. It's Mungo. Thank you very much for coming in.
You're welcome.
Do you know, I felt it would do that at the end. That was Blade, Banshee and Mungo on BBC Introducing. Thanks very much to 15-year-old Mungo for coming in. I didn't know he was 15. Anyway, he's going to get a lift home with his mum, and I hope he's in bed by 9:30. School in the morning. Scary stuff. Really good music from Mungo. Thank you very much for him for coming in. And it was mungoofficial.com, if I remember right.